right? There's a word called self-efficacy, right? It's a word gotten by the psychologist Herbert Bandura. The word self-efficacy is the belief that you can do the task that is before you, that task that's been given to you. It's a belief that you can do it, right? It's different from self-confidence. A self-efficacy is a self-belief, a self-prompting, a self-belief that you can do that which is before you to be done, right? So if you're going to be a high performer, you have to be someone that's efficacious. You believe in yourself, right? And there are about four elements that come up to help you in having self-efficacy or self-efficacious or being having a belief you can handle the task that is been given to you to do. One of the things that builds self-efficacy is is uh is your own experience. It's your own experience, right? I don't know if I listed let me see if I have the list there so I can. Oh, I have a list there on my second slide. All right, let me run through it. Yeah, it's called mastery experience, self-efficacy. Right, whatsoever it is that you're doing, you become better at it. You see, I'm 29 years on my job, right? So you see, 29 years worth of experience. I built mastery in doing the things I do at work, right? I'm I'm 40. This is 42 years as a Christian. Guess what? I built mastery as in the heart of being a Christian. This is more than 30 years of teaching. I built experience in the act of teaching. So my confidence in teaching, it's not just something that it's not a feeling. There are years backing it up. I believe I can teach because I've been doing it for more than 30 years. So my confidence in doing this that I do, right, comes from doing it. I've been doing this since 2021. Guess what? You think I'm becoming a guru at doing it? It's got 4 years. I didn't start yesterday. I didn't start today. This is 4 years that you're seeing. You see, I built mastery in doing it. When I first started, I was a bit jittery. I thought I should shout. I should express emotion. But you see, everything has settled. This is a settlement of 4 years of doing it. I don't have to express any. I don't have to try to impress anybody, whether consciously or unconsciously. I can do this in a more relaxed form, right? I don't have to shout. This is 4 years of doing it. I wasn't born this way. I built this by doing it 4 years. I've gained mastery in the act of doing it. Right. So I have efficacy. I have confidence that I can do it because I've been doing it. Right. And another way we build self-efficacy is by what we call vicarious experience, meaning that you're learning from the experience of other people. You are saying that if someone else can do it, then I can do it. You know, for a long while, people could not run a 1 mile journey, I believe, in less than 10 seconds or something like that. In 10 seconds, for years, until one man did it. Once that one man did it, every other person could do it. People were just breaking it left, right, and center. But before then, nobody could because they didn't have a vision of the ability to do it. They didn't have the vision of the possibility of doing it. But when one man decided that I will break this barrier, I will do it, and he did it. The confidence of that man doing it, was bought and by other people. He became the role model for other people. Even young athletes in schools, high schools, were doing it. Why? Because they saw a role model. It's called the power of visualization. They could see someone else doing it. They saw someone else did it, and they said, if that person can do it, I can do it also. You see, they borrowed that experience from him. They didn't have the personal experience themselves, but because someone else can do it, they saw themselves in that person, right? We call it synthetic. They synthesize the experience. In me, having my own personal experience, is a reality of the experience. It's a real experience. But that's not the end of the world. If you don't have your own personal experience, you can borrow someone else's experience. You can borrow someone else's experience and see yourself in that person. When you see yourself in that person, you know, and you think about it long enough, you can synthesize that experience into be your own. It's a synthetic experience, right? It's not an organic experience. You synthesize someone else's experience and it became your own. And it gave you the power, the ability to conquer that in your life, that ordeal in your life. A story is told about one George. You know, he used to be bullied. Every time he's going in from school, some boys will meet him on the way and bully him, beat him. And this happened so much. Then one holiday, he just thought about it. He started reading a magazine about some superhero. He was reading magazine about a superhero, and he read so much during this break, he began to see himself in that superhero. He synthesized the experience of that superhero. He saw himself in that superhero. He spent the whole lot of days reading those magazines and seeing himself as that superhero. So much so when he came back, right, he was no more running from those bullies. They fought against him and he fought back. Yes, he stayed this time around and he fought back, right? He was wounded, he was hurt, but those boys never came back because he fought back, right? He didn't have that experience as something he had done in his past, but he saw someone else's experience and he was able to synthesize that experience. He was able to see himself in that person. Do you want to do a talk like I am doing right now? Is that something you've always looked at? You can, because I can do it, you can do it. I am no robot, I am no spirit. If I can do it, you can do it. What is it that you want to do that the limitation is because you don't have an experience in that area? Find someone who has that experience. Find that someone that has that experience. Read about that person. How did that person get to where the person got to? And begin to see yourself in that person. You can synthesize that person's experience because that person has done it. That person could do it. You too can do it. You see, the negative part of this is easy. When we see people that have failed, easily will borrow that experience. That is a natural thing. If someone has failed, we easily borrow that experience. Oh, I couldn't do it. Oh, me too, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh. You see, but what we should be borrowing is people's success, not people's failure. Well, not people's failure. We should borrow people's success, not people's failure. Right? That does not come natural. Failure comes natural. So success is what we should borrow. You should read about people that are succeeding, people that have succeeded in the area that you want to go, the area that is important to you, and start thinking about their success. What did they do to get there? If they can do it, you too can do it. If they can do it, you too can do it. They are no robots. They didn't come from outer space. If they can do it, you too can do it. If Elon Musk can do what he did, you too can do it. If Bill Gates can do what he did, you too can do it. If Warren Buffett can do what he did, you too can do it. If Sam Walton can do what he did, you too can do it. All you have to do is read about them, find out what they did, find out how they differentiated themselves, and begin to do your own also. Begin to exercise yourself in the discipline they exercise themselves in. Begin to see yourself in them. And before you know it, that experience will be yours. That result will be yours. It's a law. It works all the time. You won't be the first to practice it. You won't be the last. You can synthesize other people's experience.